Hey, you are now listening or watching the Halos in the Infield podcast, sponsored in part by Noble L Works over on 1621 South Sinclair, where you can get discounts by just mentioning HITI, Halos in the Infield, drink discounts on us, baby. And also by 714 Tickets. The price you see is the price you get, and you also get 10% additionally off in the Apply Now code once you order your tickets just by mentioning HITI, Halos in the Infield. Now enjoy the show.
Live every night on the Halos in the Infield Baseball Network.
Welcome to the Halos in the Infield postgame podcast with Todd Fox, sponsored by Noble Ale Works Brewery, as well as 714 Tickets. This is your nightly destination for all things Los Angeles Angels. Come join Todd as he recaps every thrilling and disappointing moment from tonight's game, win or lose. Get ready for insightful analysis, fan reactions, and Todd's engaging commentary. Plus, fans can call in live to the Halo Honk line to have their voices and opinions heard as well.
It's the Halo Honk line.
Stay tuned in for your chance to win free Halos merchandise with our weekly trivia.
It's all about the game.
It's time to dive into the heart of Angels baseball with Todd Fox on the Halos in the Infield postgame podcast.
There's a drive from Mike Trout. See you later. That is long gone.
It's the Todd Fox postgame podcast with your host, Todd Fox.
Hey, welcome into another Halos in the Infield post-game podcast with your host, Todd Fox. That is me on the only post-game network that actually tells it like it is, actually gives fans their forum to either talk via chat or on the phone, unlike those others like Trent Rush, who comes up with fake callers and stuff like that. Those guys are all phonies. But anyway, as we get started tonight, the Angels lose. Yes, they lose to the Stankies. They lose 2-1 in a very disappointing game. And again, after the Angels come back and by the skin of their teeth and win last night's game 4-3 on the strength of a bullpen and pitching performance of 5 guys who actually got the job done against a very good lineup, tonight was almost the same. Because Tyler Anderson gave you a Tyler Anderson. Again, it's so funny, guys and gals, to think about where we thought about or what we thought about Tyler Anderson last year compared to this year. Last year, it was all about, man, this guy's overpaid. He sucks. He's not good, blah, 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 blah. And he's not worth the contract, and he's not pitching up to his capabilities, and we're getting screwed on this guy, and he's just not all that good. And now the fact that he's pitching like an ace, he's pitching fantastic. I mean, come on, you lose a game 2-1. 2-1. And again, he didn't have the greatest of stuff, but when he left the game, he only allowed 1 run against the Yankees, the beast of the East, quote unquote. So 4 strikeouts. Yes, the walks did do him in. But this isn't the pitcher from last year, Tyler Anderson, where Tyler Anderson would walk 6 and give up 6. He's keeping the ball in the ballpark, number one. He's pitching to more contact. Was he squeezed a little bit tonight? You could say that. But again, 6 walks is 6 walks. So again, it wasn't his best performance, but for crying out fucking loud, you give 1 run up, 4 hits, you battle through adversity and guys dancing around the bases, they're doing the Congo, and you still hold them to 1 run, and you can't get your bullshit offense to wake up at all tonight. And granted, it's against Gill, who's been phenomenal. He's 7-1, but you could still do something. But no, again, there's no consistency with this lineup because they don't want to take the good that they had the night previous. We're having more patient at bats. No, let's start swinging for the fences again because the analytics say we need to switch it up and start swinging for the fences. This is why they lose. This is why we can't have or enjoy good things as Angel fans. This is why this team has not won 3 in a row all year. Because it's like you find a formula that works. And granted, it could be against the number 4 pitcher. It could be against an ace. But damn, you bet your ass after a good offensive performance the night before, chances are the Angels will come back shitting themselves in the very next game. And it's sad to say that because I want them to finally find their mojo, but no, you can't do that. You're 21-34 and you're 7-20 at home. And the only thing I could say to sum up this game, if Ron Washington was true with himself and take accountability, which he likes to pass the buck really good, he doesn't exactly put the onus on him. But I think this would be Ron Washington if he was really true with himself.
But they are who we thought they were, and we let them off the hook.
Exactly. They are who we thought they were, and we let him off the hook. And if he's true with his team, he should literally do what we thought he should do with this team weeks ago, which is, hey, pitchers besides Suarez and Sandoval, you can stay in here, and maybe Estevez. The rest of you pitchers, go take a shower, go play some Fortnite, get the hell out of my sight right now. I've got to talk to the lineup, and I've got to talk to, all the hitters because they deserve this.
One more loss, which could have been a win. You call yourselves professionals. I have never, ever seen a worse group of 25 players. You don't think as a team. You don't play as a team. You don't even lose as a team. You all got your heads so far up your butts, you can't even see the light of day.
Now, another thing he should say is a new soundbite I just put in here today. It's from Rick and Morty. And I think this sums up, let's just say Todd Fox, yours truly, were the hitting coach, and I just fired all the analytics, and this is the game. This is before game day. This is what I would be telling each and every last one of our hitters currently that are on this roster, injured or not. This is what I'd be telling them.
Well, then get your shit together. Get it all together and put it in a backpack. All your shit, so it's together. And if you got to take it somewhere, take it somewhere, Take it to the shit store and sell it. Or put it in a shit museum. I don't care what you do. You just got to get it together. Get your shit together.
Exactly. But I'd be yelling it, not saying it as calmly as Morty right there. So the Angels lose 2-1. Gil gets the win. And if you're going to talk about who, gets an award tonight, I think you have to say it like this, because the Angels scoring, well, before I get into to what happened, or at least the awards, Verdugo homered off of our boy, the ace of the team, Anderson, in the fourth inning. It was 1-0. Shouldn't be too hard to come back from. But a throwing error in the seventh inning after Volpe tripled, well, he really doubled, went for third. The throwing error made him come home, so it's inside the park, basically, 2-0. And then Ohapi would homer to right. Keep in mind Ohapi for later. 2-1, and that would be your final, because the ninth inning started very promising. Were we going to see Holmes take another loss or blown save in this opportunity? Were we going to see an Angels comeback? And it started great. Renifo's like, I'm going to make up for my mistake, and he singles. And then Ward gets on with a walk, and you have 2 on, nobody out. The big dong is up. He's just waving his cock around like, oh man, I'm gonna make this cock hit the outfield, like cock's in the outfield. We're gonna get a hit right here. Double play, the absolute worst thing you could do right there. Double play, and then of course Ohapi has a weak ass ground ball to third, and the game's over. Just like that. It looked like we were going to have a walk-off and make the Yankee fans take the walk of shame down them ramps. But no. Let's see who gets the Golden Stamos. The Golden Stamos tonight, I think it's going to be a double award. I think I'm going to give it to Gil tonight. He was definitely the player of the game. 8 innings pitched, 1 run, 2 hits. The only guy who could outpitch a guy who was pitching good too, which was Tyler Anderson. But he had 9 strikeouts. The Angels had no luck against him. 2 walks, 67 of his pitches were strikes out of 95. He lowers his ERA under 2 to 1.99. Some honorable mentions, again, Tyler Anderson, 1 run, 4 hits, but those 6 walks take him out of the equation. Simber gave you a nice inning. Again, second straight night, the bullpen does an all right job. I mean, other than that hit that, that Volpe got for the triple, Strickland did a good job. He pitched an inning, got 2 strikeouts. He did walk a guy, but then Contreras did really good too. Made it a little interesting with the 2 walks. But again, they put up, for the most part, zeros. Again, your pitching staff gives you 9 innings, 2 runs. I don't care if they scored both runs on an error. The fact of the matter is they kept you in it again, and you couldn't muster 2 runs. Why? Because the lineup itself did it again. They did it again. Shonawell, 0 for 4. Ranifo, 2 for 4. All the praise with Tyler Ward, 0 for 2, 2 walks, a strikeout. Cal Dong, 0 for 4. His average continues to slip. Moniak had the home run, but he threw in 2 strikeouts. Joe Adele's like, I'm going to be Mr. Consistent and continue to lower my average. 0 for 3, 3 strikeouts. Mickey Moniak's like, why am I still on a major league roster? I can't hit my weight. 175 with an on-base percentage of 214. Why? 0 for 3. And then Zach Neto's like, for all the good I've done the last couple of weeks, another 0 for 3 right here, swinging for the fences as usual, instead of just trying to, again, I was talking with a friend today, Neto should be allowing the pitches to go outside because he sucks at swinging outside. What is it called? Close in your strike zone, make him throw it over the middle, make him throw it inside. Try to go to right field that way. Stop trying to fish for shit. And he's fishing too much. And then Guillerme went in there 0 for 2 with a strikeout. 9 strikeouts, 0 for 3 with runners in scoring position. Double plays all around for Neto. Double plays, guys. Gotta love it.
Oh, no! We suck again!
Wait, gotta play that one again.
We suck again!
Now, again, let's get into the Nacho Night Award. There he... Boy, why isn't this working?
I love the nachos, gas station nachos. I love those nachos, yeah. Gas station nachos. Ow.
Ow, it returned. Boy, I was trigger happy right there, and I pressed it too many times, and I got all the buttons at once. So that's my bad. Maybe give me the nachos, but I'll share those nachos with a couple other people, and that is Moniak, Hudell. And let me throw the big dong in there. Calhoun, you had one thing. I mean, even if you laid down a bunt right there, you're talking second and third with 1 out. They have now the option to load the bases, any bag for an out for them, or you can just get a line drive single and win the goddamn motherfucking game. But no, Cal Dong hits into the one thing that he's not supposed to do. So Cal Dong, myself, Adele, and Moniak will share the nachos. That's a tough one tonight, man. Tough one tonight. And then now last award before we get into some comments, and that is the Golden Dong. Who gets Willie Calhoun's Golden Dong?
It's a big Calhoun, the golden dong, for the player who stood out all day long. Stiffest competition on the field, halos in the infield, who's finna be revealed?
You know, I'm worried that the Dong will play himself off the roster and we will not have that award anymore. We need that award all season the way this team is playing. So play your ass off, Calhoun. But your award goes to another Yankee, and that is Gil. He's going to win both awards tonight, Golden Stamos and a Golden Dong, for stiffest competition on the field. He was most erect on the mound tonight. They were not able to hit his fastball. He was all over the place. He was the stiffest competition. He was penetrating that strike zone all night, and the Angels couldn't figure him out. So the Golden Dong goes to Gil and the Golden Stamos. So he's pulling in all the gold tonight. He has wrapped his Jimmy hard with some gold. But let's play the song that, again, if they lose from starting pitch to end it is what we call a Savage Garden loss. If they had the lead and blew it, it's a buttercup. And if they win, we play the glorious Stukas. But since we lost from start to finish,
I will be strong, I will be faithful, 'cause I'm counting on a new beginning, a reason for living, a deeper meaning, yeah. And I wanna stand with you on a mountain, and I wanna bathe with you in the sea, and I wanna lay like this forever until the sky falls down on me.
the sky is falling right now. Angels now improve that glorious record to 21-34, 7-20 at home, while the Stankies inch closer to 20 games over 500. They are now 38-19, 20-11 away. Oh my, the way we are right now, the Angels are in a bad way. So there you go. And real quick before the comments start, we all know why and who it's for and who has started and created this mess.
It's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's I'm the problem. It's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's I'm the problem. It's me. Hi.
It's pretty funny because I believe at his old age right now, he's probably got bigger boobies right now than Taylor Swift. That might be sacrilegious to some of you, but I'm just saying, for you all you Swifties out there, I think he's got more more to play with, if you know what I mean. So anyway, let's get to some comments as the Angels lose 2-1. They suffer to the insufferable ones, the Yankees, tonight. As we look ahead for Game 3, real quick before the comments, Game 3 will feature everyone's slump buster. Tyler, no, not Tyler. I was going to say Tyler Sandoval. Good God. No, Patrick Sandoval, 2-7. So if you have your money on Sandoval tomorrow, you're a better man than me. Sandoval is going to go against Carlos Rodon, who's 6-2. He's found his chi, while Sandoval continues to find the outfield fences by giving up home runs. So that should be interesting tomorrow. After two well-pitched games by our starters, we have our best pitcher, I think, in Sandoval going tomorrow. Might as well have Suarez at this point. Let's see. Also, let's get into the comments, shall we? We got a lot of them to get through. David Rosca will lead us off. The Angels got screwed tonight in many ways tonight. Should have argued that call, too. Ron Washington blew it. The Dong's run is over, everyone. Jay's already calling it right there. Caesar says the game is all on Ron Washington. Dan Rios says Anderson pitched a good game. Their pitcher pitched well too, but the error killed us. Mateo says balls, and oh no! Guess what, people? We suck again.
Oh, no! We suck again!
Yes, Tyler also says we got donged by the big Willie. He sure I'm vibing on that one, Tyler. Eric says, why the fuck are we sitting on the hottest hitter? Oh, well, back to 13 games under 500. They'll never get out of this hole with a limp dick lineup. Again, you know what, Eric? Why the hell? Again, I didn't even bring this up, and I meant to. Kevin Pillar is their hottest hitter, dude, and this guy didn't even pinch hit tonight. You don't think we could have used him in that spot? He is what they call a Yankee killer when he played with Toronto and Boston, and we don't even play him. That is all on Ron Washington, like earlier comments. Mateo says what we're all thinking. You know what this game means for us if we lose, or if we need a drink.
It's o'clock, Angels play. Win or lose, we toast today. Sip and cheer no matter the score. Splits o'clock, let's pour some more. Splits o'clock, let's pour some more.
And with that, Saucy says, sometimes you just get beat by a better team. That being said, why the fuck isn't Pillar's playing? Agreed, Saucy. Jay says, I'm pissed Ron didn't play Pillar today, and even more pissed that he didn't pinch hit for Willie at the end. Guarantee Pillar would have did better. He couldn't have did worse. Also, where the F was Pillar? Tyler, I think everyone's vibing with everybody tonight on that one. Ron Washington burnt the fucking ball tonight, Caesar says. Dan also says, yeah, where the fuck was Pillar? Jim says, oh, oy vey, sold my tickets for this entire series. Did not even waste $20 for parking. Gonna wait till Colorado gets to town. Hopefully we could see a win with Colorado. Don't press your luck on that one. Jack Lee says, surprisingly close game considering the major league talent versus our AAA squad. And that is the most depressing thing, Jack Lee. I know you say all the time, lowered expectations, but if you could only see more talent and more money or more time invested on this team in the offseason, maybe we'd be turning these L's into W's by now, right? Without 6 or 27. Jake says, honestly, I would have liked to see Calhoun bunt right there in the ninth to bunt over both runners. Exactly. You would have put the pressure on the Stankies. David Rosca says, Anaheim Angels got screwed. Lakers fan says, either put Pilar in or lay down a goddamn bunt. Tyler says, Anderson fought. We should have won and got the W for him. Johnny B. Good says, the post-game show is pulling for straws right now. This one or the other ones, Johnny? Let's see. One earned run against the team was an accomplishment. Mateo says, I just saw something on Instagram and Artie makes most of the money on advertising. Absolutely. He doesn't make money on ticket sales. That's why not filling the stadium is really not a good option. All the walks were horrible. We're lucky we didn't lose 11-1. We basically could, but we pitched ourselves out of many jams tonight, Tyler. Also, Lakers fan says, Yankees and Clay Holmes, don't blow me away. We could have won that one. Exactly. We're saying the same goddamn thing as about Baltimore. You're right, Tyler, but it worked. OC says, shoot the number. I have Carpino Artie confrontation I have to tell at tonight's game. I'll get to that in a minute, OC. Actually, you know what? Yeah, just call in when we're ready to call in at 714-598-3221. Let me just get through some of these comments first, and then definitely tell me that. Willie Max says, if only Artie opened the damn checkbook, cheap bastard. Absolutely. Dan says, didn't get beat by Soto or Judge so far in the first 2 games. Give it till tomorrow. Johnny says, I called it. I said, way he's pitching against Verdugo, he was about to eat. He was throwing him nothing but cookies, and he did kill that one right there. Also, Todd, balls, and Todd's rants. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Because, you know, I like to rant.
Time for you to check out what I want. I want balls and John
Todd's rants. Yankees fans think that fly balls are home runs. Yeah, you know how I just heard that on a podcast tonight, Willie Mack, and that is a podcast I was doing with some friends here. And he was saying, you know, those are casual fans or not real Yankee fans when they're oohing and on over a pop-up because they're not used to going to games. OC Raider says Artie shit himself. Jake also says analytics for this team is the biggest weakness. Also, Willie also says felt like we gave this game away. Yeah, we did give this one away. Balls, and Danny Glover. Ward smacked the first pitch last night, and tonight he takes 2 strikes right away. What kind of trans shit is that? Exactly. It's not keeping the same look every time. It's so stupid. Balls, and work tomorrow.
Time for you to check out what I want. I want balls and John
work tomorrow. Mateo also says, I guess the Angels can't read the damn scouting reports or adapt to them. Yankees fans throwing fists like they used to. David says Wash is throwing the players under the bus instead of taking the blame himself for these stupid moves. Exactly, and that's going to hurt the team in the long run. Willie says Adele looks solid in right bats. Cold though. Yeah, he looks better. Courtney says this team makes my heart hurt. Also, Tyler says seeing the Yankees play dirty for the first 2 innings and all the bandwagon fans in the stands made me sick, dude. Yeah, they were playing dirty, and that's a sign of them being actually scared of a AAA team. Jim says Angel Hernandez is currently available for consulting duties. That's your style, Artie. I'm surprised he's not already here. Saucy says, is it just me or is Adele starting to look like last year's Joe Adele? Nope. He is definitely looking like last year's Joe Adele. Another night, Wetson doesn't get to interview the Dong, Tyler says. The Dong is as tall as she is. The anchor slowed him down, Willie says. Also, Marty says the Dong has officially blown his load early and has gone flaccid. Also, David Fletcher, 6 strikeouts tonight. Isn't that crazy if he turns into a starter or at least a reliever, Willie? Also, let's say Jay Cano says, to make the season a success, we need the top 3 pick, trade away pieces to restock the farm, and let Perry go. I believe that might be the way we go. At this point, do they want to start Pilar with this? Well, you know what? I don't know why they're not starting him, number one, unless they think he's too good for this lineup. Balls, and fire! Fuck you, Mid-Oppie says, because, yeah, it's pretty much where
Time
we're
for
at.
you to check out what I want. I want balls and John
F you! Also, balls, and incompetence. Eric says, does anyone really give a shit anymore? This season is over. This team is just plain inadequate and overall substandard shit. In other words, it's Artie Moreno's special. Cheap ass roster. I don't know about you. Someone told me.
We got a lot of baseball left to be played, and the season starts tonight.
Tyler says, let's take a ride in the with a Kia. It's more like get ready for it right now. Sing it if you know it. Take me with you.
It's your journey.
Take me with you. Yep. Hyundai Tucson right there. Let's take a ride in the Tucson because that's all they could do. When something bad happens, hey, let's talk about Honda. Marty says, unbelievable. The Yankee bats have not fired yet. Tomorrow their eyes will light up when they see sulky Sandy on the mound tomorrow. You are so right. Eric says and let this sink in. Oakland's payroll is under 50 million and they have a better record than us. Fucking pathetic. Exactly. Mateo says, Wash said he started Moniak because he's got to get him going. Well, if it hasn't worked the first 30 times, why are we still doing it? Why not play Vanessa's husband more? Wash, you say you don't want to get him going. Also, Grillmaster checking in with, let's see, random pressing buttons and what the hell is going on right here. Yeah, I was definitely wrecking the show when I was pressing all those buttons at once. I thought I was doing it all slick and fast. That's what she said, but no,
How dare you?
I screwed that one up big time. Also, Artie says, ditch the Stamos. It's run its course. Oh, shit. Balls, and Savage Garden. We played that already. Roger didn't answer my question as to whether the Dong could be traded on Twitter. I think he's too busy with John Stamos choking on him, and that could be.
John Stamos choked on me.
Also, Willie says, do we have a shot at Corbin Burns in the offseason? Yes, we do. Everybody does, but he's going to have a pretty hefty price tag because he's going to be pitching that team into the postseason. Hard to get Moniak going when the whole freaking staff needs to get going. I like that. Also, how in the hell do we only score one lousy run? We needed one big bat, and we are not talking about Calhoun's. Exactly. Game 1 of the season starts tomorrow, R. Martinez says, because,
we got a lot of baseball left to be played, and the season starts tonight.
Where is that fat gremlin? Artie Sell the Team says he's talking about his boy. Unrelated Leaf says to tonight's game, but have you guys seen Jorge Lopez situation that happened today? Mets reliever who got ejected called out his team and is getting DFA'd tomorrow. Well, if you burn bridges like that and you what is it called? Cause mutiny? Yeah, you get what you deserve right there. Let's see. Grillmaster's friend Cole says he checks in right there. Cole Sal. Hunter says I'm late but here. All right. Jim Hoyt says, has Steve got a Willie Calhoun jersey yet? Retire the Fox jersey? How dare you? How dare you? David says Corbin Burns or Corbin Benson? Corbin Burns. Anyone have a heady phone line? Yes, it's 714-598-3221. Broman says, is it me or Calhoun's looks out of shape? They should be out a Big Mac on first base for him. Put a Big Mac out there. Dude cannot run to save his life. Well, if you've got to run with that thing between your legs, I think you'd be a little slow too. I'm just saying, bro, man. All of those high strikeouts drove me nuts swinging at balls a foot high. That was bad tonight. Bring back Rex Hudler, Willie says. Also bring back Darren Erstad. Saucy says, anybody else ready for Sandoval to give up about 1,000 runs in the lineup tomorrow? Over under, does he go over 5 innings tomorrow? I say no. Bring back Dylan Bundy. Also, R. Martinez says, hey, Todd, if Willie Caldong leaves the team, can you still have the stiffest competition award or Artie Moreno stiff drinks? I think you'd go with stiff drinks because we can't use the dong in vain if he's not here. Playoffs? Are you kidding me? Playoffs? Yeah, that's when we're all thinking about it, but it's not going to happen because we're not winning.
Wow, winning.
Exactly. When we're not winning, we can't talk playoffs.
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs?
Let's see. The Angels signed Juan Soto in the offseason for a couple reasons. Why? First, Artie says He wants to build entertainment. What would be a good start? Second, he always likes to pay for offense. Exactly. Also, Sapphire says, do I need to go to tomorrow's game to hype up Sandy and tell the players to pick it up or it's over? Yes, you do. You need to be there, and you also need a video record it. Bro says, bring back Heaney. Also, Marty says, if the dong goes, we need to get a player with a smaller wing that could get the job done. Again, Moniac's like, right here, guys. Broman says, bring back Heaney. How dare you? Mateo says, this team gives me migraines. Tyler says, even if Willie leaves, the golden dong better stay for the show. Yeah, that's gonna be a tough one right there. Also, Gil pronounced heel. It's true. Tyler says Anaheim comes back and me and Todd vibing for sure. Bartolo Colon is still pitching. That's crazy, Willie. Strickland is a beast. Balls and not clutch. 2 errors by the Angels. Just another Angels game, Broman says. Corbin Burns or Corbin Burnsom. Burn some bridges right there in Baltimore. Dan says, oh, did anyone else notice Rizzo cheating? Let the ball hit him and kill the double play. Yeah, I mean, again, that's smart baseball if they're not going to, hold it against you. Who was betting on the game? Not me, definitely not me. Old Trevor Bauer right there. We're not going to get him. He's blackballed for sure. Where was Pilar? He was on the bench. What's up, Eric? Also, Hunter says the world's best pitcher, the criteria is Patrick Sandoval. Played for Mexico in the World Baseball Classic, plays for the Angels, and might get paid by the opposition to do what he does because he do any good. No, it does him good, but not the other teams. He can't do any good. David says, are we going to go after Corbin Burns or Corbin Burnson? I think he's already asked that. Yeah, we're definitely going after Corbin Burns if we have any chance of winning, but the way Artie's running this team, David, to sum it up, I will change my mind and say no. He'll be available to the Angels, but I don't think they'll go after him. Broman says, I'm 40 and out of shape, but I bet I could run the first base faster than Willie. Again, it just all depends if you have a 12-footer between your legs because, again, running with a third leg is kind of difficult. Maybe Ricky Henderson can pinch hit for us and steal some bags. He probably still could. Anderson should be passed or traded. I think that's what he says, Mateo. Could have won, should have won, Hunter says. Eric says, let's see, Fox, don't give me an Olay bullshit tonight. I'm sorry. Also, bring back Fletcher. He's a knuckleball pitcher now. R. Martinez says the Yankees are who we thought they were, and we let them off the hook. Also, checking in Corbin Burns. Let's start collecting those cans and pitch in on that signing bonus. And search your couches for loose change. Marky Mark says, just left the stadium, went yesterday and going back tomorrow. We will win the series. F the Yankees. I hope so, Marky Mark. I really hope the Angels can. What the fuck is Moniac still doing in the lineup? Not Pilar. Blood Moon says it's on you, Wash. Eric also says, Mateo says Anderson should be pissed. Oh, Hoppy got the home run. Q Bally's. Yeah, Bally's was like, hey, it's okay that we lost. We got to see Kip Moore. It's the Halo Honk line.
Hey, what's up, big dog? How you doing, man?
I'm good. How are you?
Shit, I got a story to tell, bro. No, bro.
Let's hear it.
I got tickets tonight from my compadre, right? We were up enjoying the game. I got there late off work. Got there about the third inning. So we're walking out, man. And, we're shit talking, bullshitting with the Yankee fans. And then we start walking out to the car, man. And I've seen Carpino. I know how that zombie looks like, bro. So he's walking, and I'm like, oh shit, that's fucking Carpino, dog. And he's walking with his doggy bag, like to take food home, whatever. He's lame. Fucking, how you gonna take leftovers if you're a rich man, right? So he's walking, bro. And I'm like, Carpino. He turns around, bro. I'm like, Artie fucking sucks, bro. You need to sell the fucking team. I said it mad, bro. And he's like, fuck you. He turns around, bro. And next thing you know, Artie's like 10, 15 feet away from him, bro. No fucking lie. And he looks at me like a deer with headlights, bro. Like, he's like in shock that I said that. And I'm like, hey, Artie, you fucking suck, bro. You need to sell the fucking team. I said it with like passion, like I was like, I didn't believe that I got the opportunity to fucking say it. I had like 2 beers, but I wasn't drunk. I wasn't like, I was walking it off. And then dude's just like looking at me fucking. I'm like, you need to invest in the fucking future, man. You know what the fuck you doing? Sell the fucking team. And some other dude, which I think, because he had fucking lightning blonde hair, white hair, was Dennis Cool.
Okay.
And because those three guys are a fucking trio, right? Like Three Stooges. So I'm like, dude, I fucking let him have it. And I swear to God, bro, like that was like a weight lifted off my chest. Fucking like I got goosebumps after, and my friends and my wife were like, "What the fuck?" And people like, no, there wasn't like a big crowd and shit like that seen it. But I was like, dude, they needed to hear that shit. They probably heard it or seen it because I know I believe because of what happened, what you did the other day, and you got kicked out for that clown fucking suit that you wore, which I give you mad props for. You know, like I think they're trolls on this fucking website, and I think they're trolls on every fucking place that you might be podcasting from. Because how the hell did they know you were going, bro?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think they have to have somebody working within the system to like know everything that's going on. And they're just kind of maybe not directly telling him what's going on, but they're like, hey, beware, blah, 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 blah. Because that wasn't cool what they did to you. I think that's just like clown shit. If Oakland can do it and they have people allowing them to fucking sell the team shit, I think that's bullshit what they did to you, bro. But hey, I just had to tell my little adventure tonight, which was like, that's to me is like liberating, you know. But yeah, man.
Well, mad props. No, I appreciate it, but mad props, dude. I mean, that's awesome that you get that because, I mean, you must have caught him right when he's coming out, dude. Like he's getting into his limo or whatever he drives out the ballpark. So I love it, man. That's a once in a lifetime shot because you know how many fans would love to be in your place and say what they want to say, but they'll freeze like a deer in the headlights. So I give you props for saying it.
Hey boy, that's how Artie was. Like literally, he like stopped, cringed over, and he could not believe what the fuck I said because I said it's Carpino first, and literally, fucking Artie was right behind him, bro. Because they're butt buddies. You know what I mean? They're college buddies. Bro.
Oh yeah.
And I think that's what. And I told him what it is. Like you need to invest in your organization. You need to invest in your future. That's the reason why. I mean, this whole talk about Taylor Ward possibly being traded. That's another bad sign for management. Telling them let's sell the fucking, you know, the teams, the people that we have right now. You can't do that. I wouldn't trade nobody. I don't give a shit what happens, but you just gotta keep the core and see what happens, you know, regardless if we don't make the playoffs or not. But I just want to give you a shout out and all the Halo fans, man. Stay strong and yeah, man. Thanks for the time, bro. Appreciate it.
Anytime, brother. All right, that's good. That's mad props right there. Again, he said stuff that we only wish we could, or sometimes if we were to see him in the concourse, would wish we would have said, and we're like, damn it, I had my opportunity. So kudos to him, dude. He came out and OC Raider got the job done tonight. Tyler says, I know Todd's morning alarm is that Kia song. No, it's not. Let's see. Jay says, am I the only one that thinks that's dirty of Soto? He throws his hip out there to bump Neto. That's super dirty. That goes back to the other Yankee, Alex Rodriguez, when he slapped at the balls. When I don't know if you guys remember when he would slap at the balls at third base, or when he'd yell at somebody as he's rounding the bases on a pop fly in the infield to get as close as he could. So yeah, that's all. The Yankees are known for that shit. Hunter says, Gooby, Angels down 1-2-3 Honda. Today I'll be paying for your gas with a helpful Honda dealers. Mudwater says, hate top see another one game winning streak and hate to see another 1 game winning streak. Yeah, I can't even get it in 2 games. Hayes says, yo, Todd Fox, I parked at Nobles. How did you enjoy the walk? And was it worth it, the $20? Because again, parking at Nobles is pretty cool. And again, oh, by the way, too, we have a new sponsor. It's Mezzo's. If you park over by Noble and you're walking in from that Catella side where the Hooters used to be, there's a calzone place there and a Buffalo Wings place there. They're going to have a Halos in the Infield flavor for your hottest wings. They're going to have a hot wing challenge. They're going to have us broadcasting there. So that is going to be your new official podcast home when we're on the road doing some post games from there or a podcast. So keep in tune for that. Check out Mezzo's. Even if we're not there, you can mention Halos in the Infield and get 15% off. So again, those calzone, they have a combo that's like $15 or something like that. It comes with I think meatballs, potato salad, or something else. You have like 4 different sides. And then you can get a calzone, and the calzones are about the size of a pretty good size, you know, football, maybe like a pretty good Nerf football. They're fully stacked. They have like 10 different flavors, or 10 different kinds of calzones, and they have like 10 different kinds of buffalo wings. So again, be on the lookout for that. They're having a soft opening. The real opening will be happening, I think, against the Padres coming up here soon. But go down there and mention us and get your discount. Fuck, I have nothing positive to say, Eric says. So why not throw out Squid, a hypothetical question for Todd? Oh, great. Here we go. If we anytime he does that, dude, I just want to say,
oh shit, here we go again.
Yep. So if we somehow obtain Judge or Stanton, but Squid is a part of the deal, are you buying or selling? Selling. Mateo says, does Pilar get traded at the deadline? I don't know. At this point, he's not doing nothing but raising his stock. I meant to say if somehow we obtain him, goddamn autocorrect. No, I don't want to keep him anything. Anything that has Squid on there, I have to go the other way. There's only been a couple of those questions where I'm like, yeah, I would take Squid, but not in that case. Willie says, why does Brad Osmus always look like he can cover his bet? Or he can't cover his bet. He does look pretty poor, doesn't he? Even in all that Angels gear, he just looked unshaven and he looked scared, like looking over his shoulder. That's a good point. Also, Grillmaster says, how about Juan Soto interference play at first base? That was Bush League as well. Hayes says, yo, Todd Fox parked at Nobles tonight. Staff was nice as fuck and the parking was free. Clutch. I'm glad you liked it. Maybe we should pick up Wild Thing. I would go for that right now. Not cracked out Wild Thing, Charlie Sheen, but Wild Thing from back in the day. Also, bring back our ex-girlfriend, Mateo says. Sandy is my favorite pitcher, Sapphire says. He will get 14 Ks tomorrow, and Artie will not trade him because he will be given 10,000 nachos and the same contract as Rendon. Oh, great. Hayes says, I'm going to keep it 100. I'd rather see Pilar in the lineup than Moniak every game. Absolutely. It's the Halo Honk line.
What's up, Todd?
What's up, Hunter? How you doing?
Good. I was gonna call later, but whoever said let's bring Wild Thing, that just made me want to call immediately. I don't know why, but I just started laughing so hard for like 10 seconds. That was the funny.
Well, it's good that you.
I watched that.
Oh, go ahead.
Say it again?
No, I was just gonna say it's good that a kid your age knows what that movie is.
Oh. Me and my friends. It was like me and like I'd say probably like 4 or 5 of my baseball friends had like the biggest sleepover ever, and we watched that movie because my friend had already watched it. He was like, "Just watch the movie." And it was so funny.
Oh yeah, it's a really good flick. I think 1 and 2 are the best. I wouldn't touch 3 if I were. If someone says, "Hey, want to watch Major League 3?" Say no. I don't watch crappy shit, so I wouldn't do it.
I always feel like the like after number 1, like the movies always are like worse.
Yeah, part 2 was okay, but it wasn't great.
Yeah, I don't know how we don't win games like that, bro.
Yeah, I mean, look, this is it's a bad lineup, and you would want to win these games, 1-run games, but sometimes you can't do them. Look, I'm happy they're in them. But it's still frustrating because they're not in 1-run games versus bad teams. They're in 1-run games against good teams, and they're right there. And you're like, damn, a little play here, a little play there, and we turn these into W's.
I just want to take the Bandai Namco thing out of Artie's freaking mouth and give him the biggest tortilla slap of my life. And also, while I'm at it, throw the freaking nacho helmet at his forehead. Good.
Yeah, I agree, man. I mean, I would love to feed our boy Artie some raunchy nachos.
Yeah, freaking Coffee's hot dog. Shut up and actually go play. Actually, go spend some money. Freaking richest guy in Arizona.
Exactly. Hopefully, he gives you a contract when you become a free agent or you become a draft pick. That'd be great.
Again, I hope he's not freaking owner by then.
Knowing him, he'll live forever, my friend. That's the worst thing. All the nice people die early, and the shitty people live in there till they're 100. Watch.
He's like, I understand business in life. I know you don't. Turn over, man.
All right, Hunter. Well, I enjoyed the call, man. You got school tomorrow?
Yeah. I don't really care though. I got straight A's.
Well, as long as you got straight A's and it's not like you're saying I don't really care and I got D's, so I'll give you props, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I got a project due tomorrow. I just finished it like 30 minutes ago.
Oh, okay.
I'm so glad it's over.
Cool. All right, sir. Well, keep doing your thing, man, and let us know when you go on that trip, dude, or send some video and we'll post it, man.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, man.
All right. Have a good night.
HateArty.com.
Love that. Let's see, balls, and we emotional damage tonight. She wants to say, Anna, because we suck tonight.
How dare you?
We weren't honking or honk.
I was pretty cocky. I want balls and
Emotional damage.
Exactly. Sterling says, but Todd, I thought you wanted this team to be in close games. I do, and I enjoy these close games, but it does suck. I want more. I'm like that. I'm like that guy who gets change, by the movie theater or by the overpass. It's like you give him change. You're like, oh, I made that guy's day. Nope, he's going to be out there for another 6 hours collecting more and more money from people passing by. You like what you get when you get it, but you're still going to ask for more. So I'm sorry. That's just how I am. Marty says, I have a new hero now after the car park interaction. Uh-oh. Tyler says, this is some high-level conspiracy shit. And the revolution continues, Marty says, as he loves the Raiders, dude. Also, Eric is giving him a badass. He says, fuck Artie. So they're loving the calls. They're loving the calls right there. Please tell me Carpino got into a Keo with his leftovers. Also, Marty says Carpino be like, why are fans so angry, Artie? Yeah, they're so clueless. I will buy a Raider fan a beer finally. Only one though, Sapphire says. Yeah, that's an awesome fan right there. OC Raider deserves a beer or two or three or four. Silent E says, a question for all the honks out there. Is the pitching the problem? Do we still have a lineup that's built for power over contact? I got into it with a guy who said that we have a lineup built for power. Who's the power? Because the power's out. Nobody's paid the bill. Let's see. Also, Grillmaster says the dong is so flaccid it's going to fall off his body and on the off the roster. Also, Mateo says if it goes according to plan, Mr. Drury Lane is scheduled back for June 11th. Good grief, is he taking forever? The walk was a piece of cake. Hayes says needs those steps anyway, and I got different view of the big A, so it took some pictures. And by the way, next time you go by there, check out Mezzo's. Grillmaster says the place is called Wings by Mezzo's. Oh, here we go again, correcting the host. At this point, shut down Trout for the rest of the year. I agree right there. Mateo also says, what the hell? What do the call San Diego in German? Or what do we call San Diego in German? I have no idea. I heard it was Wells vagina. Hayes says, regardless of how bad our Angels are this season, they have been doing or going toe-to-toe with some of the best teams in the MLB. And this is without the superstars. So fuck you, Artie Moreno. Also, the fact that we were even having the debate about this lineup told me that that we should start this dude was what. Okay, not starting Pilar was a moron move. Neto, a power hitter, bitch, please. Exactly. I know I killed that one. Let's see. Anna says that's really cool that Mezzos will do that. That is amazing. Thank you. Can you see Juan Soto as an Angel? I could already sell a team, but I don't know. It just depends on if he's going to open up because he had his wallet closed this year for sure. Silent E says balls, and no hit for Neto. Neto was terrible again tonight.
pretty cocky. I want balls and John
no hits. Also, a little 20 right there. Well, don't say that, Hayes. He's not winning surf competitions. He's winning playoff games for baseball. Artie, where are you lurking, you cheap bastard? Let's see. Also, is Hunter Mumford from Mumford & Sons? Hi, Hunter. No, he's not. Everyone's saying hi right there. Also, Tyler says, Hunter chowing on some pizza bites during tuning in to hear some Halo bullshit. Also, Demetrio says, late check-in, Todd. What up, Hunter? What's up, Demetrio? Hopefully your night's going good. Big 20's little bro right there. That's his wingman at some point. It's little 20. There is a lot of Caitlin Clark haters. There sure is. Let's see. Little 20 is the coach for his big brother. Wow. I love me some Cameron Brick, though. Also, let's see. Carpino is addicted to brake fluid in his car. 9 out of 10 people. You said that one before. Robert says, take some fucking pitches tonight. Why the hell are we free swinging versus a pitcher that dominates us? Get his PC up here and get him out of here, or get the PC up and get him out there. Fuck. Also, who's fatter? Calhoun, Pujols, Benji Molina shit. Again, Calhoun's got quite the gut, okay? But he's also got quite the you know what. So he's got a big caldong, and that I'm telling you that weighs him down. His feet must be killing him, right?
It's a big Calhoun. They're going down.
That is. Truth be told, Todd Fox, it must be really easy to get straight A's right now with chat and Google. All the answers are online with a click of a button. Yeah, I wish I had that school in school back in the day, dude. I mean, good God, there was no cheating for me. That dates myself. Hunter says, I actually drink Shirley Temples. Yeah, I agree that Hunter is actually an innocent young man at this point. He's a young preteen right now, not like Big 20. Big 20 has been soiled a bit, but not from anybody else in particular, himself. But Hunter is definitely innocent. He's still got his Halo wings. Mateo says, Todd, I was requesting for the San Diego sound bites. Oh, yeah, I got to get those back on the thing. I don't have those currently. I used to have fuck you, San Diego. The White Sox players have named Danny Mendick. His girlfriend is Daniel Woman. Jeez. Arturo Brown, Roger Lodge, Squid for President 2024. No. Let's see. Going to the Padres series. Yes, I am. And I will be at Mezzo's too for probably a pre or post game right there. Cameron Brink right there. Also, Eric says, Todd, would you vote for Squid to keep him off the roster and out of baseball? Yes, I would vote for him out of baseball altogether. I don't want to see that prick anywhere. Not even in Salt Lake if he were to play as a visitor. John Carpino fell down the stairs before he got to his... Can we bring back Alex Cobb? Mateo says, no, he wants to play for a winner. Tyler says, Halos are moving to Bakersfield. The Baco Angels. Brian, my man, checks in. He says, I heard the Angels are going to draft Anthony Rendon's son in the upcoming draft so he can play with him before he retires. Some LeBron James stuff going on right there. Hell no. Mateo says, imagine if John Lackey was on this team, he would have had a closed-door meeting. Yeah, he would have ripped these hitters. They would have been like, hey, your specialty's pitching. He's like, fuck you. Marty says, Washington said Rendon's hamstring was a bad tear. What the hell, Ron? Stop with his BS. Yeah, that is BS because even number 6 said that wasn't a freaking a tear. It was just a strain. Also, balls, and Mezzos, because Mezzos is good.
Time for you to check out what I want. I want balls and John Stamos.
Mezzos. Also, Dan says, Hayes, you would be correct. However, these kids today are so stupid and addicted to their phones. They don't care about having good grades, and their parents don't care. I'm a sub. Oh, so there you go. And then Hunter says, Tuesday, Padres, anyone else? I'll be there for some of those games. I'll let you guys know. Can the fat gremlin get fired during the season? Yes, he could. I believe Perry Manassian could. He's on his last year, so, what would it cost him? Could the Salt Lake Bees beat the Angels? I'm not sure about that one, Mateo, but I will say the Trash Panda's good. And my dad's fine. I appreciate you asking last night and tonight. He got back from Utah, and he's a little bit under the weather. I'm trying to get him on a show here coming soon. Minapi says, I went to a 66ers game for the Jared Weaver bobblehead and was so confused with a Squid jersey. Wow, how dare you? Let's see. The Girl Master says he's having too much sex. Papa Fox. Let's see. Also, Adele sucks right there. Dan Rios, I thought you were an English teacher. Well, he's a sub, but I think he majors in English, so that's why he likes to correct me all the times. And by the way, Rams fans are always outspoken. So, you got that too. I'm just messing, Dan. I hate the Rams. One more time, we got to hit us up with a loss, and we're going to play some Savage Garden.
I will be strong, I will be faithful, 'cause I'm counting on a new beginning, a reason for living, a deeper meaning, And I wanna stand with you on a mountain, and I wanna bathe with you in the sea, and I wanna lay like this forever until the sky falls down on me.
If Rendon can lay down like that forever and just keep getting paid, which he has, he'll keep doing it. And he just bought his wife a house somewhere here in Orange County. And that's good for him. We're all happy that you're wasting Uncle Artie's money. And again, we hate Artie Moreno. I think that's well established. But the fact that his money is helping this team in some way, and you're taking up the majority of what could be spent 6 other players, basically, the way we're buying players, it's maddening to the fans. And your stupid ass attitude, number 6, is even worse. So yeah, we can't stand that. Let's see. We got a few more comments here. Also, Roger's probably talking about UCLA basketball. He is probably going, I used to know Bill Walton. He saw me one time in the tunnel when I had my Yankees jersey on. DHC Network, what does that stand for? Is there any update on returning to Angel Stadium after the clown fiasco? I did go Sunday to walk the field. They didn't recognize me then. I kind of cleaned up a little bit. So, and then I didn't mention I was going there. So nobody sweated me. And plus I was with a fan group for the kids walk the bases for special needs. So, they didn't sweat me over there. But I was a little nervous going through the turnstile though when I went in. So, but they didn't know I was going. So I kept my mouth shut and it didn't get back to them that I was going on Sunday. So I got in there pretty easily on Sunday. But as far as the upcoming series, we'll see. And I don't know if I'm going to bring the clown back at least in the stadium. I might be a douche and try to start some shit on the outside of the stadium or in the parking lot. So stay tuned for that. Also, because the Rams are uneducated. Yes, they are. Hunter, put your phone away. Also, Hunter says, nah, I'm doing my own thing right here. I play baseball, bruh. Talk about 2 different generations right there. Damn, we could have taken 2 out of 3 against the Yankees. Just asking for a friend. Or could we have? Yes, we could have. Let's see. Also, good. Hopefully my grandson can play either with you someday. He's a pitcher and he's a catcher. Yeah, there's a bunch of Munfords that are catchers right there. Grillmaster says, let's see, is this a joke? Hey guys, it's Roger Lodge for the Angels podcast. Our top story today, Dodgers sweep the Mets in New York. That's our podcast. Good night, folks. Go Angels. Yeah, that's the thing too. I mean, what was brought up earlier by, and I forgot to expound on this with OC Raider when he called in. The fact that guys like Trent Rush, who have the backing of Bally's and also AM 830 to promote their podcast, easily blows away the Frisch Brothers and Locked On, blows away me, Angel Central, any other podcast that's out there, because they have TV and radio promoting it. And that is a response to get Trent Rush, as shitty as he is. Fernando's right. He is a terrible interviewer. And it's just it's all this for about an hour, how positive we are and how good we are. That's all it is for an hour. And hey, Honda Tucson, that's all it is. But he's going to get the audience built in for him because of the advertisement. And Artie sees the writing on the wall. The tide is turning, people. Whereas you had the overwhelming majority out there online, at the stadium, anywhere you go, as pro honk. And now I would say it's 50-50 or gaining momentum to overtake the honkism. I think you're seeing more realists or more people when Ron Washington calls out his players, or when Perry's scraping the bottom of the barrel signing DFA guys, or Artie Moreno's court stuff, or the fact that he's a shit owner, the fact that we're booing it at games, the fact that we're 7-20. People are starting to wake up. Things that happened to me when I was at the game happened to Sam Blum not being able to interview because he's quote unquote toxic. You're controlling the media like a dictator, Artie, and people are starting to wake up to it. Your propaganda prime minister, aka PP, Roger Lodge, is your high in command, second highest in command. Trent Rush has sucked cock all the way up to number 3. He's your number 3 bastard of propaganda. And they're using those tools in place to keep the fans at bay, keep the realists down, keep telling the honks to spread the word and talk bad about those people that talk bad about the team. We can't have that. We got to have positivity. I'm telling you, we may not win the fight, but we're going to win the battle someday. We're going to turn the tide completely in our favor. And then what happens after that is yet to be seen. That's my Jerry Springer final thought, kind of. I'll play us out unless anyone wants to call 714-598-3221. Mike Trout bobblehead doesn't even look like him. What happened to the good bobbles? Exactly, Willie. I didn't even like this one. Where is it? This Ohapi one's not that great either. I have a bunch of, the Ohapi one. Hold on. I got to open it up. I was like disappointed with this one. This is like a plain ass freaking bobblehead. It's like whatever, dude. It doesn't even really look like him. Does it? I don't know, man. Not impressed. Not impressed. It's like even they're going cheap on the one thing that gets fans to the stadium, which is bobbleheads. I mean, it is harder and harder, and especially with him going, you can only have 25,000. Get those bobbleheads. So yeah, you can't even get a full house to get them anymore. They're like, nope. See, the Gustavo guy apologized to Todd yesterday. Yeah, he did. Also, Eric says, who's more annoying, Roger, Trent, or the Halo brothers? Damn, Eric. I'd have to say at this point it's Roger because of the longevity. But Trent is a very close second. Well, that's all I'll say about that. How useless is Bobby Valentine? Hey, don't you talk about my Bobby Valentine. I have a good story. Remind me to tell you about the Bobby Valentine story. But his uniforms, aka his suits, are magical every time he comes on TV. Artie makes Angels bobbleheads from Play-Doh molds. Hey, it's the Play-Doh mold maker of the bobblehead. Dan says they just played the Miles Square Park Memorial Tournament. Oh, that's what he's talking about, his grandson right there. Andrew checks in with fuck Artie. And I think that's a great thing to say. Grillmaster says, Trent Rush here. Welcome to the podcast. We will take a half hour of your phone calls because there's so much to talk about in the loss here at AM 830. We are winning like Charlie Sheen, Trent Rush. Exactly. He plays that, and we're supposed to be happy with it. Let's see. Well, Todd, you said it right. Jeez, I'm not even going to say that. Artie says Artie is betting Star Wars Country Weekend, Christmas in June. Do any other real MLB teams have this shit? Boston, Yankees, and Cubs? No, they don't. Winners don't need shit like this to bring fans to the stadium. Artie, sell the effing team. And don't forget, Artie, sell the effing team. We have Throwback Weekend to come. There's many more of these promotions. It's not just the ones you mentioned. All tweets back to the Angels or Bally should have hashtag Halos in the infield and mention to follow the podcast for great Angels content. That's a good idea, Marty. We should push that on them too. Andrew says, now that the Mets have a new owner, is Artie the worst owner in baseball? It's got to be between him and Nutting. Dude, Pittsburgh doesn't even come close to this, dude. I'm serious. This has to be Artie's. And again, the league is attacking Milwaukee. The fuck is Milwaukee doing wrong? They attack them, threatening to move them and shit. And you can't, they're complaining because they just don't have freaking awesome luxury boxes in Milwaukee. Do you think anyone in Milwaukee can afford luxury boxes? That's fucking Milwaukee. But you're perfectly fine with Anaheim falling apart and having no luxury boxes. Good grief. Fuck Manfred. Eric says, Todd is fighting for our rights as Halo fans. He needs his own statue out the Big A, flipping off Hardy. That would be cool. Oh my God, that would be cool. If you told me that I'd have to have Squid on my team, let me give you a hypothetical, Eric, and I'll answer it for you. If I had to have Squid on my team for the next 20 years, and then when his playing career is over and he can't even hit 100 anymore and he has to turn into a coach, a bench coach or a third base coach, first base coach, something where I have to look at him every night of every baseball game, home or road, if that means I get a statue in Angel Stadium, book it. Keep Squid forever. Give him a 20-year contract. I want my damn statue. Trenton Rogers spritz on Artie. Let's see. Brian says, what happened to Tyler Scadd's wife's case against Artie, which was supposed to go to trial this year? That might be hush-hush money right there. That might be let's settle this out of court. Let's see. Also, the bobbleheads are cheaper quality than the MLB jerseys. Artie says, I haven't seen the dude with long hair, glasses, and a towel around his neck. And any intel if the guy got canned? Which guy is that? Oh, you mean the strength and conditioning coach? I'm not sure. Let's see. What is Gooby saying tonight? Gooby is checking in with, hey, it's okay we lost 2-1 tonight because I was thinking of Kip Moore and a particular song where he says, don't stop believing, even though that's not a Kip Moore song. He said it one time talking about a Journey song, and I think the Angels got to not stop believing, and they could be winning. We could be 21-7 in our next 28 games at home. I just book it. It's Gooby Tuesday. Even though it's Wednesday. Steve Cohen is making Epler look good because Cohen gave Epler a checkbook. Also, Dan says, hey, Marty, I did screenshot the Stukas over Disneyland video and posted it on Twitter. Let's see, laugh out loud. Great hypothetical. And again, we should bring back Raciel. Oh, don't get me started on that. I missed that dude. I had nothing but love for Raciel Iglesias. He was our best closer since freaking Frankie, dude. I loved Frankie too. But since he's been gone in the closer position,
Oh, no! We suck again!
Yeah, Mo, that team sure did suck last night. They just plain sucked. I've seen teams suck before, but they were the suckiest bunch of sucks that ever sucked.
And I hate to say it, but we were all saying this when Dong hit into the double play in the 9th inning.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Yeah, and then when Renifo made the air.
What the hell's going on out here?
And what we want to yell at our hitters for another pathetic lineup or pathetic hitting performance tonight against yet again, a good pitcher, but a guy that we had our opportunities against and could have really gotten him into trouble. We made him look good. They deserve this.
Well, then get your shit together. Get it all together and put it in a backpack. All your shit. So it's together. And if you got to take it somewhere, you know? Take it to the shit store and sell it. Or put it in a shit museum. I don't care what you do. You just got to get it together. Get your shit together.
Yes. Dan says, oh, and Todd, I mentioned on Facebook Messenger that Paul O'Neill, Michael K. only referred to the Angels as Anaheim. They never used L.A. It was nice. Dodgers do that too, by the way. Eric says, I wonder if Gooby had to eat Jack every night on the broadcast, how long would it take him to die? That's mean, Eric. But I still think he outlives anyone that's eating McDonald's every day. That's what I'm saying. Balls, and repeating the same problems. Percival and Lee were the best closers right there. When's Ben Joyce getting called up? Very soon, Willie. Very, very soon. Because he is killing it down there in Rocket City. I don't think they're going to give him an opportunity in AAA. I think they're just going to call him straight up. Marty says, Todd, statue as a clown, more of an added dong appendage is in your normal baseball attire. I'll be holding a golden dong in that one. Give me a stat line for Saturday. We got to keep our composure. Grillmaster says, yeah, I'll play that one real quick. Let's see, where is that? Well, first off, we let them off the hook tonight.
But they are who we thought they were, and we let them off the hook.
And we don't have a winning streak. That's what sucks.
Come on, all right, everybody. That's what I'm talking about, guys. We've made a great effort so far. Let's just keep it up.
That's right! We can't have anyone freak out there, okay? We've got to keep our composure. We've come too far. There's too much to lose. We've got to keep our composure.
All right, one of the best movies of all time. I love that movie. What do you call it with Will Ferrell? That was awesome. Bring back Crispy Socks. That'll be on the docket. Trust me. Just so much to do, so little time. If you knew my schedule, you'd be like, damn, how do you get through what you actually do get through? Because I have a ton of stuff I do during the day. So Brian says, do the A's finish ahead of the Angels this year if you had to bet $100? Yes. Yes, they do. I would bet $100. I'd bet $200 that the A's finish better. Eric says, if you could buy Squid any fast food to give him the shits, which one would you choose? Taco Bell. Hands down, Taco Bell. I don't know about you guys and gals. I stopped eating Taco Bell over a year ago. I will not try the I don't care what they come up with, whatever, but Taco Bell, in the last 2 years that I ate it off and on, and very sparingly, I might add, I had the worst Hershey squirts, and I also had, I vomited a couple times. It was terrible. Like back in my day, the Burrito Supreme had flavor. The tortillas that they use are so bland. There is no flavor in those tortillas. So it's like, no, I'd rather pay much more at an authentic Mexican restaurant or a Peruvian one, whatever, to get a Spanish type food than spend at a fast food joint like Del Taco, or like I like to call them, Del Crapo. I don't want taco smell. That's disgusting. I couldn't do it, dude. Prediction on tomorrow's game. I'm going to go with one that I was wrong on. I predicted the Angels to lose 8-1 today. So I'm going to go with that tomorrow, Marty. 8-1 Yankees. And they get 7 of their 8 runs against Sandoval. The other run comes against the bullpen in the last 6 innings. Dan says, I vote for Jack in the Box. Corn tortilla is better than flour. Debatable. Depends on who's making them. Wash walks into the clubhouse like George Jefferson. I love that one. By the way, shits for Squid, Q Bally's. That is true. They would be like, hey, did you guys know that there is a Taco Bell taco? It's called Shits for Squids, and it's going to benefit children. Hospital in Orange County. Every time you eat a Taco Bell taco and get the shits for squids, we donate $1 to Chalk. Well, there we go. The weekly see, I've been so busy, I didn't even get into that. We were supposed to have trucker hats. We focused on the whole revolution, so we kind of put that to the side. So, Mateo, I know we need to keep people engaged. So we'll get back to that. And I want to do some trivia too, because trivia is really fun. That gets everyone commenting in the comment section. And it's pretty fun. We throw some pretty obscure stuff out there. So with that being said, I will call it a night. We're just over an hour. I love you guys and gals out there. Appreciate everything that you guys do for us, because we love entertaining you. Check out the podcast whenever you can. Give us a like and subscribe off of, or 5 stars, I should say, on any podcast that we do that you don't watch. And on YouTube, just keep liking and giving us them thumbs ups and comments. We really appreciate that. Last comment of the night says, Jay Cano says, whose jersey is worth getting now? We will have another superstar. Will we have another superstar worth getting a jersey in the next couple of years? That is to be determined. I would love to tell you to go out and get like a Ben Joyce or, Joe Adele if he was consistent, but we don't have anybody right now. So unless Ohapi or Neto finish the year good, I would save your money for next year and see who we get in free agency. Play Stukas backwards. Nope. We already played our Savage Garden twice, so I'm just going to play us out with some Spritz o'clock because we all deserve a drink. I'm thirsty as fuck. Have a good night, everybody.